Yep, now that looks more like it. Ow! That hurts, Delta. The reason no one comes to this place just has to be because your cooking sucked, Delta. Says the one who took the restaurant from me. I'm gonna find some more customers, so you guys bounce ideas off each other on how to fix this. Yeah, keep them coming. Don't forget to use your sex appeal. That's not how I'm getting people. Well, I guess we better get started too. Oh, actually, that won't be necessary. I already thought of a new menu. What? Really? Yeah, I haven't put it on the menu yet, but I thought of the last time we were talking. Did we talk about anything related to a new dish? Not directly, but enough to give me an idea. Anyway, let me show you. Training for homemaking. Items to train for homemaking? What the heck are you going to do with this? Well, watching the two of you, I thought it would come in handy. I mean, really though, how close are you? Don't tell me you already proposed. As if! What makes you think I'd be okay with that? Oh, does this mean there's someone else? No, that's not what I meant, but... Hey, what the heck are you making me say? Oh, it's not like you need to feel ashamed about this now. I mean, really? Everyone around you can see the chemistry, so why can't you? Around you two. You're kidding, right? Well, I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Still, haven't noticed, huh? For all I know, Cass doesn't even know yet. Oh, you two, so dense. Sorry. I'm just having a little fun, that's all. Regardless of what happens to the two of you, I think this information would be valuable to Cass. Unless she plans on living alone for the rest of her years, like me. But for some reason, I highly doubt that. Yeah, I think she's pretty popular after all. And despite that, she's so loyal to a single person. Oh, that just tickles a man's heart, doesn't it? Why are you talking about a man's heart? Okay, I think we got one more. Oh, welcome. What brings you here today? Want to make something or eat something? If you're cooking, I'd just go to the kitchen and make it myself. Where are all the customers today? Do you want me to go do some marketing? Oh, don't worry about it. I guess there are days like this every once in a while, right? Actually, we've had such a steady stream of customers lately that I forgot what it's like when it's empty. Too bad you can't say the same when you were running it. Ah, we don't talk about that. I wonder if it's because of the new dishes. I mean, there are a few decent ones now. Oh, you think so too? My customers say the same thing when they come here. Isn't it a problem if your customers are saying that to you? And they tell me how much fun it is to draw a new dish from the hat when I make one. So this game of drawing new dishes has apparently caught on while I haven't been doing much. Oh, that does sound like a lot of fun. Really? Wouldn't it be unfortunate if you got one that tasted bad? Well, even if it sucks, if you're eating it for the sake of a game, it can be fun. Man, why didn't people play games like that when I had the restaurant? That's impossible. Everything you served was still edible after all. Yeah, no one compared my cooking to dog food, I must say. Oh, how the tables had turned. If only you'd made dog food like me, you might have had customers. Damn, I should have studied bad cooking more. I have an idea. How about you two try to make something good for a change? You're not wrong, Cass. You are not wrong. Okay, so we're caught up on talking. See what we can make. Ooh, we got 4 here. Drink for brides. Carbonation in this drink looks really strong. I guess I'll try it. Hey, wait, this isn't a drink for boys. I didn't realize drinks were limited by gender. This one has a special effect I'm sure girls will love. Does carbonation make your skin smooth? Nope, but you're kind of close. When you drink this, the carbonation causes your breasts to expand and get really big. What? Oh, then I'll drink it too. Wait, what? Men want big, bulky chests. If I drink this, I could get super macho. You got it all wrong. It doesn't grow chest muscles, it grows breasts. Wouldn't that be dangerous if I were to drink it? That's why I said it's not for boys. Anyway, go ahead and take this expanding happy soda. No, wait. Don't we have to taste this first? This is a shameful drink targeting women concerned with their small breasts. I don't need to drink it. I'm not so shameless that I just want to make my breasts bigger. You're both saying that, but we need to test this. Yeah, that's true, but unfortunately, I have absolutely zero interest in having large breasts. I think my body is lovely the way it is, so I don't want it either. And I guess we'll just have to give it to a random girl around here. But I guess it's true that as a maker, I need to take responsibility and make sure it actually works. Yeah, that's right. And if something were to happen to you alone, I'd feel really bad. Anyway, we're both going to drink it. This has nothing to do with wanting bigger breasts. I wonder how heavy the burden of a product maker really is. Alright, I get it. Sure, just drink it already. Okay, Nay, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Hey, wait, you're gulping down way too much. That was good. Me too. Oh, I drank too much. My breasts. Oh no, what happened? We were the test subject ourselves and our breasts have grown shamefully big. Nope, they haven't changed at all since before you drank it. Huh? Wait, you're kidding? Where are my huge breasts? No way. It feels like my breasts are expanding so much. Of course you'd feel that way if you gulp down so much of something with carbonation that strong. Besides, wouldn't that cause your stomach to expand from the carbonation, not your breasts? Hey, don't feel so down. I'm sure your breasts will get bigger eventually. You can't just say that. You can't understand what it's like. Yeah, as a man, there's no way you should understand our struggles and hardships. Looks like you really were concerned about it. I don't know how I kept a straight face during all that, by the way. Oh, we need some irritating ice. I'll probably just buy it. A little expensive, but I think it's just cheaper than taking care of the ingredients. Midnight snack. Well, it looks normal. I want to say it's a pudding, but then again, we can't trust Nay at all. I'm not going to eat this. I won't either. Hey, I cooked this for you. How rude. You did something really rude to those ingredients. Besides, what is this exactly? Please don't tell me this is coffee on rice. Well, Delta, you have better vision than I do. Oh, you figured it out. You're right. I call it coffee rice. I wish I was wrong. It doesn't matter if you were right or wrong. Nobody's still going to have to eat this. Hey, why don't you try it before complaining? Go on, Delta, try it. Cass, Nay's trying to give me a death sentence. I think you should eat this too. I think men who can drink coffee are terribly attractive. I guess now that you mention it, that is pretty cool. I'm sure you can do it, Delta. Why don't you go for it? Yeah, alright then. I'll eat it. Wait, no, this isn't even coffee. I've never even heard of putting coffee on rice. You said you were going to eat it, but you're not trying to back out? That's not very manly. God damn it. I just have to eat it, right? That's right. Just gobble the whole thing down. Yeah, I'll do it. Here I go. Wow. I'm getting shivers just from watching. Delta, stop it. It won't be good if you keep going. It? It wasn't as bad as I thought. Nay, what are we going to do? Delta's gone crazy. No, I'm serious. Its appearance is pretty shocking, but it's just coffee on rice. It's not good, and I don't want to eat it again, but it wasn't inedible. That's why you shouldn't judge things by their appearances. I always make things that are edible. The fact that he said he never wants to eat it again makes this a failure. Diet necessity? Oh, glad I got some of those items while we were fighting. At least the girls are having fun. Poor Delta. I'm not putting this on. That was fast. I didn't even say anything about it yet. I don't think anybody would want to put this on. You'd be walking around with your waist exposed. Wow, you're both kind of pathetic. Here, give it to me. Wait, Nay, why are you so casual about it? I'm not the type who's embarrassed to expose myself. Just take a look. Whoa, Nay, I didn't realize you were so slender. Oh no, you beat me by an entire 5 centimeters. Huh? Nothing. I said nothing. Don't pay any attention to me. Well, whatever. But this looks really good on someone like Nay. Oh, wow. That makes me happy. It looks really good. I can see how stylish you are with one look. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Enough that I feel there could be a rivalry between us. Yep, that's why I made it. There's a lot of weight issues with society, so I was trying to think of a way to counteract that. If someone's overweight, it would be embarrassed to wear this, but stylish people wouldn't. If that happened, people would want to be more stylish and work on their weight in a positive way. I call it the Smart Belt. It's meant to help people who have weight issues. Does it seem effective? Yeah, I think so. Maybe I want to go on a diet again. Getting too thin is dangerous, so don't get too carried away. And we had one more. Yep, Ancient Scroll BIOS. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. Nay, my voice is cracking again! Nay, can we really use this at TX BIOS? Of course, why would you even ask? Because the only thing inside this glass tube is an ordinary scroll. I don't see how this thing could function. And yet it still functions. That's the mystery of TX BIOS. You're the one who made it. You're the last person who should think it's a mystery, Nay. But it works. There's nothing to worry about. By the way, is there anything written on the scroll? That scroll is filled with feelings of devotion and service of one's husband. I call it Silent Picture Scroll. You'll probably need it eventually, so you should read it, Cass. Yeah, judging from Cass's personality, I don't see her as the serving type. What are you talking about? She's been with you this whole time despite your amnesia. Ah, guess I was wrong. Wait, does this mean I'm actually the type who would be devoted to serving her husband? That's not really how I see myself. Despite all the devotions you're showing Delta? It's not like I'm doing anything worth calling devotion. I don't recall serving him either. Besides, it's not like Delta's my husband. That you don't think of yourself as devoted to him, even after all that, is kind of a devotion. So does this mean if you're holding this, you'll be filled with feelings of service for someone? Of course not. It could be used on someone to unknowingly basically turn them into a slave. Using song magic with this simply allows one to experience feelings of someone devoted to their husband. Again, only while singing. So it doesn't actually force you to feel joy for serving someone, right? That's right. I think a person who truly doesn't like the idea of serving someone would stop singing and throw it away. That would be a big problem if it happened during battle. I'm really worried that I might end up doing that. I'm telling you, there aren't many girls as devoted as you are. Ooh. Let me check the description. So damage reduction level 1. Alright. Well, let's talk some more. I think it's time to make a new recipe soon. That said, it's pretty tough to think of new dishes while you're losing customers. I think you need an item that represents everything about your restaurant, you know? So for reference, what was that item in your restaurant? If I had one, I wouldn't be struggling. Of course not. This is so much work. Maybe I should just use the power of the Imperial Seal again. I don't think you should. Cass, why wouldn't you? I heard rumors from some people will try to solicit that the Imperial sweets here served weren't always so good. Despite that, the Empire still approved them, which can only mean their critic doesn't have good taste. Huh? Those guys are pretty sharp. This is no laughing matter. My reputation is on the verge of imploding. Yeah, and whose fault is that? Regardless, that's what people are saying. I would suggest we don't use the Empire's name. That's no big deal. It would be strange if the Empire keeps on approving strange menus. I think it's time to fight back with a home-cooked meal. I'm not sure what the interior really screams home-cooked to me. He's got a point. Or you could... That reminds me. You remember that restaurant you went to dinner the other day? You mean the one nearby the inn we stayed at? Yeah, that one. That restaurant had a mascot, you remember? Don't you think we'd get a lot more customers if we had an original character like that one? Original character? Well, I suppose some people might take a liking to it, but I think it'll be harder to make a solid character than cooking a decent meal. What about Niroki? That thing's pretty popular, right? We'd have to deal with copyright and licensing issues. I don't think we'd have the time. Niroki, huh? I do know it's pretty popular, but I'm not sure how I feel about using Niroki to win customers. I mean, it's like cheating, don't you think? It's coming from the same person who used the Imperial Seal on some lame sweets. Yeah, it would have been cool if you just came out and said it. No, no recipe yet. More talking. With this recipe, my sales will be through the roof. Even the Treasury Department will be shocked. Why do I sense some cheapness ahead? Well, I'm not cheating anyone here, am I? If the country has more money, everyone wins. Are you sure your recipe is that good, though? Why don't you take a look and see for yourself? Imperial characters. I thought we told you many times not to use the Imperial Seal. Did you forget already? But that was in regards to cooking, right? It shouldn't matter if I'm making a character. You're sure this character looks good? The citizens could lose the trust they have in the Empire. Don't sweat it. I spent all night looking up characters people thought were cute. At the very least, I can guarantee a character that's so cute, women and children fall in love with it. What do you think, Cass? We'll just have to hope she has a better sense of design than culinary arts. Well, in that case, let's see what we can make here. UIP proposal. Oh, I don't have any Picari ore. More cathode. Now let's see if we can... Oh, let's see. Well, if I can buy some Picari ore, we'll continue. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. Because I need to grind out a lot of money before we do a whole lot more of this. It's mostly the equipment I want. And yeah, let's try the general store here. Oh, did I equip that? Okay, damage reduction level 1. Let's just go and equip that for now. Okay, so we will have to look around for more Picari ore. So, was there one I could still make? Double check on that. The cathode would be nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy one of the Yakiko Sarumi and make that, and go from there. Because again, the equipment is the important stuff. Boy. It was worth it. Hey, am I just imagining things, or does this look like a magical girl staff? Well, that makes me feel better. It looks like a magical girl staff to me, too. It wouldn't be a problem if it looked like anything else. I created using the exact motif. This is something I have to use. I wish you'd take appearances into a little more consideration. Besides, it doesn't sound like the performance would be that great, seeing how it's magical girl related. Well, aren't you narrow-minded? Magical girls are usually pretty amazing. That's right. I used a lot of money from the National Treasury to buy tons of magical girl manga and anime. There are a lot of magical girls who use brutal and nasty attacks. Can you really consider that as a magical girl quality? If she's a girl who uses magic, she's a magical girl. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, I understand why you made this look like a magical girl staff now. Techniques like that wouldn't be weird for a man to use. I'll try putting it on since we're already here. Go right ahead. What are you plotting? Oh, this is awesome. As soon as I put it on, I started to think of all sorts of ultimate techniques. Is it really okay to have that many ultimate techniques? Don't worry. Anyway, what kinds of names do those techniques have? Well, first, there's one where I hold my weapon in one hand, and I point it straight at the enemy, right? Go on. Then, I spin with my wrist, turning my thoughts of love and justice into magical power, and shoot it. I see. Wait, what? I call this the ultimate tropical cutie shower. It turns the evil people clean and fresh. Are you serious? What? Did I say something weird? Yeah, it looks like it turned out perfectly. Hey, Nate, what's going on here? Delta's gotten really weird. Don't worry, that's normal. When you equip the cathode, it has the hilarious effect of making people want to bust out magical girl techniques. I call it the lyrical hitman. Alright, Delta, tell me about your next technique. The next technique is filled with a young girl's pure love. I call it the pure heart basket. And, Delta, stop! I don't want to hear names like that coming from your mouth. Alright, can we continue? We can. I'm bushed. Huh? Was it actually crowded recently? I wish you were here about an hour ago. Perhaps you really should seriously consider hiring a part-timer. Seems like you have a somewhat steady income. Surely you can afford one more person. Well, I mean, I do have a little bit of cash, but it just seems like such a waste. The money to hire help? No, to lessen my own workload. If I hire help, then I'll be inside the kitchen all day cooking, right? I mean, if you don't cook, who else will? But if I do that, I won't be able to see all the people who come into my restaurant. That said, it's becoming more and more difficult to handle customers and cooking, right? No, I think I'm managing right now. Somehow. And almost everyone knows me already, so they don't really complain if the food is a little slow. Besides, a lot of customers come to talk to me, you know? That's right, you were actually popular. I forgot about that. How dare you use past tense on me? Haven't you ever heard of Nay the Gale? I'm not sure what to make of the fact that you're calling yourself popular. But we'll take your word that certain customers come to see you. And I think of a lot of people every day come here for punishment. Even today I had 3 orders for the worst item. If you tried something like that in a normal store, it wouldn't be rude to punch the customer, I think. My point is, we've been keeping pretty busy here. But I need to start building my reputation as a good restaurant. If you've got regulars already, why change anything? Well, I suppose it's pretty fun the way things are, but if I hand over the store to you in its current state, wouldn't that be really bad for you? She has a point. Once Nay's gone, I think the only thing the store will have is a tainted reputation. So you actually intend to give it back to me, huh? Please, don't take me for a petty thief. Your personality certainly makes you seem like one, though. We're going to turn this baby into a first-class chic restaurant by the time you come back, alright? Hey, can I count on that? It would be nice, but probably not a good idea. Okay, so we are done for now until we can synthesize more. So we got, what, one talk topic out of all that? Alright, so Lyrical Hitman, Burst Enhancement 1, enemy position change, interesting. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and just equip that on this for now. go ahead and do some purification. We'll finally head back to Quanturv. Oh, this is the one. Okay. You seem to be listening to the story of Akiko Sarumi pretty intently, Delta. What? Isn't it normal to be curious when you hear about things like curses? Although I guess it was technically just an angry woman reaping what she sowed. That story isn't believable anyway. There's no way that curse could exist. Really? I can believe it. Curses and ghost stories usually originate from resentment, right? If you think about it, it fits pretty well. I think the root cause of the resentment is just too minor for a curse like that. Nah, it just means it was a big deal for Akiko Sarumi. The reason doesn't matter. They were still homemade goodies. So I guess the moral of the story is that resentment due to thoughtlessness can get scary, or something. There's a lot of ways to interpret it, honestly. Alright, I say we do some more research about it. I've already had enough. Okay, good. That was enough to open level 3. So that should give us the second one for Delta. So, let's see. Nope, better than nothing.
That's an interesting shape.
Alright, we're done here. Definitely save after all that. So I'll just have to get more Picari ore from battles off camera. And... yep. Save point is at the plasma headquarters. Alright, back at it. Here we go.